All right, so one of the questions that keeps coming up a lot is what's the best 800 number provider? I've got a guide on my blog that I wanted to make a quick video for. I got a call from a past client the other day just asking about which VoIP provider he should go with, and he knows that, from the work that we've done from him in the past for website-wise and web services-wise, that we've used a ton of call tracking companies. And I just wanted to make a quick video that shows this blog post that I have on my blog that goes over Callfire, Grasshopper, If by Phone, Call8, Phone.com, and actually a couple more. I think Ring Central is on there and maybe eVoice. So this is pretty much the deal. As far as which 800 number provider is the best for you, there's a couple different criteria. For example, Callfire is awesome and it's the least expensive, but they don't have a smartphone app if you ever want to use it as a traditional business line with your cell phone. So you can never make outgoing calls and keep the business caller ID with Callfire like you can with Grasshopper. So for most small businesses, I do not recommend Callfire right off the bat unless it's specifically just to do call tracking, like for a billboard or magazine or a web ad. Grasshopper is probably my number one recommendation for pretty much every business on the planet. If you go to this page or click the links in the description below the video, there should be a discount code attached to my referral link through Grasshopper if you want to get a discount, but it starts at like 12 or 24 bucks a month, and there's no contract, which is awesome. And they have the free smartphone app that works with Android phones and iPhones that allows you to make calls, office calls, from your cell phone. And then you can also separate personal and business incoming calls and choose not to answer them if you want to after hours, or there's all kinds of different things that you can do. And it's super cool. You get a control panel that you can log into online and manage all your stuff. You get unlimited extensions, so if you have multiple employees or you want certain extensions routed to different people's cell phone numbers, you can easily do that. You can do call forwarding and you can transcribe your voicemails if you want. There's tons of cool things. But as far as the other providers, there's If by Phone, which is now bought out by another company. That's perfect if you just want to do PPC advertising, but otherwise than that, I wouldn't recommend them. Call8 is awesome. I'm still a Call8 customer as well as most all of these others. I still have accounts at all these companies, except for, I don't know if I have one at If by Phone anymore. But Call8 is great. It's just antiquated. So Grasshopper's backend interface is easier to use for a beginner or just like a regular small business owner that's not tech savvy. Call8's service is rock solid. Like I said, I still have numbers with them, but Grasshopper's interface is better. The only thing that Grasshopper doesn't do is record the calls in a certain way, like if you were doing quality control on secretaries or something like that we'll get into in other advanced video tutorials. Phone.com is awesome as well. They also, I believe, Phone.com and Ring Central, I think we ran out of room up here, but Ring Central, Phone.com, and Grasshopper are the ones that I would recommend for people that want to have the ability to use the smartphone app that's free. I think Ring Central and Grasshopper are going to be your best bets. This is just one article that I have on Clever Leverage about 800 services, but this one is specifically talking about call tracking and other stuff. I think there's a couple other articles like how to get a custom vanity number that walks you through step by step, and then I have a full-blown tutorial that has screenshots and everything that shows you. Just search cleverleverage.com, which is my blog, how to get an 800 number for your business, and this article will come up. And it shows you how to search available numbers, how to register the number, how to set up your call routing settings, and then a few things to avoid, like warnings about free number forwarding services where you don't actually control the number, which is very bad. If you got into a situation where that telephone number was in a magazine ad and then the magazine continually republishes their content on the local newspaper, magazine, website, or whatever you want to call it, that number is going to be there forever unless you contact them to change it, which is usually a pain in the ass. So that could be costing you money by using a free 800 number service instead of paying the 12 or 20 bucks a month for like a Grasshopper service. And then there's a couple frequently asked questions that I answered. And this is a complete guide on how to get your business number set up in less than 10 minutes. But I hope that pretty much answers the generic question of which providers are good for what. If you have any specific questions, comment below the YouTube video, or what would be better is to find this blog post on Clever Leverage. Just go to my blog's homepage and just go to the search bar in the top right hand corner and just type best 800 numbers, and then you'll see the list of articles pop up on things that I've written about. Go to the top 5 best 800 number phone services, And just scroll to the bottom, I have a comment system here where you can ask me questions. And I usually get to these in about 12 to 24 hours most of the time. But even on weekends, within 72 hours, I'll be able to help you out. So hope that helps, and I'll talk to you soon.